YouTube, there's no firearms in this video.
Welcome back to the Loki Airgunner YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to install this buck rail adjustable stock with the adapter for the 1377 and 1322. I believe it is the same for the 2240 right there. But let's get right into it and remove the scope because it will be in the way from the 2-screw installation. This right there was the reason why I got this for Christmas. Thanks, Mom. So now we got this beautiful pistol and access to this flathead screw. I will also need a flat or square screwdriver that fits in there. I will figure this out. So I got this that should do the job. Hopefully this is the right size, even if my screw is not looking great from prior messing with. And this is the flathead for the top. Terry said in his video to start with the bottom one because it is easier to put your hand after to hold the hammer spring that will want to fly out of there. Now you want to keep your hand over this and unscrew the other one. So now this will come out with the hammer spring. All you got to do now is to take your adapter, which has a metal insert in there. By the way, looks pretty solid for what it is. It's 3D printed by Buckrail in Texas. So now you can put this in a safe spot and forget about it. And then you put the hammer spring back in. I don't know which side it was, but I don't think it really matters. This side looks straighter, so I'll use this one. And then you're gonna use this as your cap with this, with the notches facing down. By the way, Terry, you're doing a great job at making those tutorials because it is not as easy as it looks. There's no Loctite remaining on that thing, but I will take that back apart sooner or later. Terry said to put this one back in first. He also said you don't want to get this one too tight, give you a little bit of wiggle room for the other one. The installation process is pretty easy, but that screw is very annoying. I believe I'm threading, hopefully. If not, this is gonna be a major cross thread. Yep, that sounds right now. This has a threaded metal insert, so you can give it a bit more torque than usual, but it is at your own risk at this point because the screws might give up before the threads. So this is what we got now. There is only one step left to press this button and to slide the stock on it. So this is the first notch. There's second notch, third, fourth. Is there a fifth? Fifth. That's the last one. Fifth one, look like it might be the right size for me. Maybe fourth one will be good enough. We will figure it out. The length of pull with the shorter configuration is around 11-inch, and it goes up to around 14, maybe even 14 and a half if I count it like the other one, to be fair. The stock feels really good and has a rubber bladed butt pad. I would say it is looking pretty good now, but we need an optic because this stock will not let you use the iron sights if you don't have a steel breech and can use iron sights. It is really not a big deal to me because when I got my 1399 stock, I thought that it was not comfortable and I ended up getting the steel breech anyway to get a scope on it. So to me, it is really not a problem. With the 18-inch barrel, I thought it would be a bit too long to be backpackable, but looking at it right now, maybe the folding stock could be a nice option, so you can consider this. By the way, they have other, I will not say what looking stocks for this adaptator, which is, I will not say what compatible. So now that we got this, we need to install an optic, and Buckrail also offers those Picatinny mounts for the Crosman 1377 and 1322. By the way, tools are included. All you need to do is remove the screws right there. Gosh. So make sure to not lose anything while taking this apart. Now you got two pieces and hopefully two nuts and screws. All you want to do is put them back together, but on your 13XXX, just do the same for the other one. I've put them on opposite ways because there is some writing on only one side of them, and it says 13XXX, and I wanted to have one on each side. I will be using this Alkai reflex sight that they also sent me. Thank you, Terry. It seems to be a pretty decent unit for the low price. As always, those are 3D printed parts from plastic, so don't tighten them too much. Like you can see, they are not moving anyway, and this is not even finger tight still. So don't do it. Don't don't be stupid. Don't be the stupid kid. So now that the mounts are tight, I can install this reflex sight on it. But you can also use this to mount a Picatinny scope if you don't have a steel breech, which is a good thing because this is a lot less expensive. I always heard bad things about this, but I think the main concern about this is the plastic breech that is holding the heavy scope. So this is a good product. The plastic breech, not so much. Remember that this is plastic, and also not to tighten your optic too hard on it. I think it is a bit odd looking because this is too much forward. I might move it back right about now. I don't know for you, but I think it looks a lot better like this. It also seems to be very solid. Before ending this video, I want to do a quick recap of what is on this Crosman 1377 American Classic pistol. This is most likely not the final setup of my 1377, but I want to shoot it like this in my next video, even though I gotta edit this one and it is late and I was not very good at being productive. So we got the Crosman steel breech with 18-inch barrel. From Buckrail now we got the adjustable stock and adaptator with the honeycomb grips to match the plumper pumper. We also got right now the scope mounts for 13XX slash this and the 22 caliber, and also we got the Alkai by Buck Rail. By the way, I'm still a bit sick, so this is why my voice is weird and I'm sweating, and it took me an hour to do this. If you want to get any of those products, head over to Buck Rail's website and take a look at all the options, because I kind of regret not getting the folding one, I'm not gonna lie. It will look so cool and tactical, and don't forget to turn your green/red dot off when you make videos, because it will ruin your batteries. So like I said, go take a look at their product. If you're a Canadian, you might want to take a look at Airgun Archery Fun, because this costed me a bit of custom fees, even though Buck Rail sent them to me. As always, thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and I will let you see a quick comparison of the two stocks while shouldering them, I guess. And that's about it. I will see y'all in the next one or in the voiceover.
So, one thing that I don't like about the Crosman stock is that it is wobbly. One thing that sure is nice about the Buck Rail one is that it is adjustable and more realistic looking. You cannot really use open sights with it, but you can't really do that with the Crosman stock anyway, so I think we got a winner here. I will be shooting this setup in one of my next videos, so stay tuned for this. But that's all we got for today.